You're looking at, well, welcome.
No, thank you. And we have many friends that belong here.
Or these Houston.
Yeah, well, they still do. Vivian and Ed still belong here. Linda still
Then they
belongs
still
there.
belong to you. Yeah.
I joined because I married John.
That makes a difference.
Yes. But I'm also a homeschool teacher, so they gained a teacher.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So
It always helps to have
and we have young kids here. We do.
good.
We have a growing population. So
Oh, that's good.
So it's still mostly older people,
Right.
but it is mixed.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, that's good that younger people
Yeah.
are coming back.
Yeah. Having a class with just 2 kids is just kind of
No.
sad. But when you have it with a few, then
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't been here
A long time.
in a long
We were just trying to figure it out, maybe 15 years or so.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of construction going on. We did the floors and
It looks nice in here.
yeah. So, but not everything is done yet. So
I don't even think I had a check on the last time.
No,
I don't know how long the chapel will be here.
no, if it was, we'd be paying you.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Rabbi Weintraub.
Marty and Sue Land.
And Sue, and
Nice
yourself.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We met you a long time ago with Ed Lurie's birthday party.
Okay. Well, glad you're here tonight.
We are too.
Do you know where your hubby would like this? I borrowed it from him.
I'm guessing close to where the guitars are.
Okay.
Would it be a good enough guess?
We don't need it tonight. Just, I had borrowed it I was supposed to go over to Joey tonight, and they said I'm not allowed enough there. So.
Oh, okay. So this is not the speaker. It's
No.
So then maybe I'll just talk over here by the cases. Oh, this is one of his little toys that I don't know about. I see.
You're sitting on the optics.
Is it?
Right, so,
Okay.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom.
how's that feeling?
Can I remember what was going on this week? Oh, they're doing okay today.
But
I got my flu shot yesterday, and I've heard from people that the COVID shot's like knocking them out.
Oh,
We got our COVID
we
shot.
didn't have any problem with our COVID shot.
We got our flu shots on Monday. We got our COVID shot a week ago. We had 2 weeks ago. Nothing.
Well, I'm getting both at the same time on Monday.
You know, we don't get ours at the same time to see if we get a reaction, which one we get a reaction from. That's just our style.
I'm gonna blame it on the flu shot. My energy is very low.
I would.
some years I have reactions, some years I don't.
But I've never had a reaction to the flu shot before, but I'm just like, I'm dragging today. So,
I had 1 year I had a real bad.
It's kicking in. It's working.
Yes, that's what they say. They say, you know what's really working is you don't feel good. Yeah, I'm going, I guess none of mine are really
It's
working.
kicking in. It's really working hard.
Actually, I'm gonna grab one.
right back.
That's what I forgot. Let's see if I can get around this. 16. 16.
for using those. I've just been grabbing it for a while.
Oh, okay. Or you just in the home. I'm going to see. You have it for all.
Oh, that's nice. Is it over here?
So for Friday nights, we're using these now. The only problem is the folks at home have these, so I gotta remember to go a little back and forth. But I like this per book. The left side we use it. We have the summer version for the holidays, but I like it because it has the commentaries on the side.
Yes, I like commentaries.
And then I also like that for those that are less familiar with Hebrew, it has the transliteration, so they can sing along even if they are. So everyone can be on the same page. It's just the problem is at home we're on different pages. So if you are home, we'll start with the DNFS on page 14. If you are here, we'll start with the DNFS on page 10. Page 10. Please, my holy beloved, reveal yourself. Spread the sukkah of your love over all of us. May the whole world be illuminated with your glory, God. Then shall we be glad and rejoice with you. My lover, come quickly, for the time has come. Have compassion for us, as in the days of old. We turn the page 11, 15 at home. We'll turn the page and we'll keep going.
Okay.
The bottom left corner of page 16. My dove, in the crevice of the rock, in the covert of the cliff, let me see you. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet, and you are beautiful. Hold back the foxes for us, little foxes that steal among the vines. Our vines are blossoming. My beloved is mine, and I am his, the one who shepherds amid the lilies. Before the day breathes its last, and the shadows flee, come round my love, be like a gazelle or wild stag through the cleft in the mountains. So the custom of many, especially in the Sephardic community, is to bring Shira Shirim, this poem of love, to our service. And so I like, now that we have it in here, I like to include little bits when we can. So we're on page 17 in this room in the left lane, and then we'll be on page 18 if you're at home. So we're on page 19 in either book. And then we'll continue silently and then pick up at the bottom 20 and out and here with Room Room. Turn the page and we rise for Mizmor LeDavid. We praise God's honor and strength, God's holy name. We see the power of nature, the power of the sea, the power of the voice of the Holy One. corner of page 23, there's a quote from the Midrash Genesis Reshit Rabbah, where it says that Reish Lakish, Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish, said that Shabbat, the day itself, came before the Holy One. And it said, Ribon el Shel Olam, master of the universe. Every day has a ben zug, every day has a partner. Sunday's got Monday, Tuesday's got Wednesday, Thursday's got Friday, but what about me? I'm lonely. I'm alone. And the Holy One said, Bnai Israel, the people of Israel, are your partner. And so when Israel stood at Sinai, God said to them, remember the promise to Shabbat, that Israel will be your partner. And as it says, right over there, Zachor et, well, the next part, Yom HaShabbat. Remember the Sabbath day. Keep it holy. So in here we're going to sing pages 23 and 25, the first three and last three. If you're home, it's 21 and 22. Maybe see it. I'm going to go into my childhood for a moment. So we'll read the song for Shabbat in English, and then we'll do the last few lines together. So we're on page 27, and then we'll on page 28. If you're home, 23. It is good to thank you, Adonai, to sing your name, Most High, to proclaim your love at daybreak, your faithfulness each night. arrogant do not understand, the fool does not comprehend this. The wicked flourishes like grass, and every evildoer blossoms, only to be destroyed forever. Surely your enemies, Adonai, surely your enemies will perish. All who commit evil will be scattered. As a wild bull raises up his sword, you raise my head high, as my enemies gather against me, my gaze remains steady, for my ears listen and hear. The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in our God's words. In old age, they remain fruitful, still fresh and bountiful, proclaiming Adonai is upright, my rock, in whom there is no flaw, and we'll sing the little triangles that he has in mind. We turn the page to the last of the Psalms of Kabbalah Shabbat, the first part of our service. Kaddish. We are in the room, page 30. If you're at home, page 24. Those delivering a yard site during the time of mourning, you can join with me. Yitzgadal, Yitzgadash, Shemerabah. Ve'alma, Divra, Torotei, Ve'amlech, Ma'akotei. V'chayachon, Ve'mechon, V'chayet, Ekol Beit Yisrael. V'agala, V'zman Kari, V'yibro. Amen. Yehesh, Shemerabah, Orach, Ve'elam, Ve'elam. Yiparach, V'ishtabach, V'ipa'ar, V'shomam, V'yitnaseh. V'yitzadar, V'yitzaleh, V'yitzalal, Shmei, V'kusha, B'rihu. La'ema min kol berchata v'shirata. Jush bechata v'nechamata. Gemaran v'alma v'imro. Amen. Yahei shalom rabba min shomaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imro. Amen. Oseh shalom v'imroma. V'yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imro. Amen. You may be seated. So I shared that midrash, that vision of people Israel in relationship with Shabbat itself. And so I'm looking back at Lakadadi looked at the first stanza last week. I'll look at the second stanza this week. So it says, Likrat Shabbat. Let us call out Shabbat to greet her. That she is this source, this well of blessing. And we talk about one of our community neighbors in Tampa. They have a community Makor Shalom, the wellspring of peace. And you often have this image of water as, obviously water is a source of life, but also water as the source of blessing. Because without water, we know we are nothing. It's impossible to live without water. You can go days and days, weeks even, without food. But you cannot go very long without water. So water itself is a blessing. And it goes on to say, Mirosh Mikadam Nasucha, that the idea of Shabbat was known before the creation of the universe. Now there's another midrash that says that God used the Torah as a blueprint for the creation of the world. So that the Torah existed before any of the events of the Torah happened. We're not going to think too hard about that. But the idea that there was a blueprint, that God had a plan, and it even there's even conversations of, okay, God takes the Torah to the angels and talks about it with them, and the angels are like, okay, but you see what's going on here, these people, they're going to be trouble. Not just the Jews, all of them. But God said, that the Shabbat is so important, is so holy, is so special, that even with all of the other issues, we have to create the world. We have to create it. Sof b'ma'aseh, at the end, it was created, b'machshava tehillah, that it was created at the end of those 6 days, just as it had been conceived at the very beginning. And last week I compared, because it says Zachor and Shamor. Shamor was Zachor. Zachor is in Exodus. Shamor is in Deuteronomy. That we have two different ways of connecting to Shabbat in our positive mitzvot and making Kiddush, having our celebration of welcoming Shabbat together. And then we have the other aspect, the things we choose not to do. Because, yes, mitzvah means commandment. Mitzvah implies a mitzvah, someone who is telling you what to do. And yet, we live in a world of free will and free choice. No one said to you this afternoon, you have to go to shul or else. You chose to set up your day so that you could be here together with us. You had that choice. And in that choice, you are choosing to bring blessing, to find that makor habracha, that source of blessing, that wellspring of blessing, that overwhelmingly beautiful coming out of blessing through Shabbat. And my prayer for all of us, all the ones in this room, all the ones at home, all the ones not watching, not participating, is that Shabbat truly feels like the source of blessing. That no matter what's going on in our lives, no matter if we're feeling a little bit bleh from getting our flu shot this week, I don't know who else that could happen to. Still need my next COVID shot, but give it a few days after the flu shot. No matter how we come into this space, let us go out of it feeling blessed, feeling filled with joy, and knowing that we chose to start Shabbat as a community. So we'll continue with our evening service, which can be found on page 39. We'll go 39A in there. And if you are at home, you can rise and turn to page 28. We'll rise for the Baruch Hu.
Baruch et Adonai, Baruch
May be seated. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's divisions, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rules light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzvaot is your name, living and ever-present God. May your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. We turn to 40 for Havat Olam.
Avat Olam Bet Yisrael Torah mitzvot ukim u'mishpatim otanu limadetam Adonai Eloheinu Mizraheinu Kumeinu Nasiach Mechukecha B'nishmat v'divrei Toratecha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki echayinu le'orech yameinu le'orech yameinu U'ahem le'keh yomam alayla Mi'amadecha tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohem amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai
Page 44 for Mikamoka. You're in the Shalom, that's page 32.
משה בני ישראל החלו שירה, בשמחה רבה יעברו ושמור צאתנו לעינו, לחיים ולשלום, מעתה ועד עולם. ופרוס עלינו סוכה של מלך, ברוך אתה הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל
Amen. We rise, page 46 for Vishamro and the Hatzi Kadesh. And then we'll take time for our personal prayer. We'll be standing for a bit, so if your legs need to sit at any point, you do what you gotta do. And if you're at home, we're on page 34 and then 35.
Mishamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. משמרו ב'nei ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. כי זה את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמך, אמן. הנברא גילותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייך יעבדך, וחייך בית ישראל.
Time for our personal prayer, pages 47 to 52. Go at your own pace. Finished your personal prayer. We'll turn to page 53. If you're at home, we're on 47 for by Hulu. If you're able to, we remain standing.
Asher
The top of the next page, page 54. We'll read together in English. Our God and God of our ancestors, embrace our rest. Make us holy through your mitzvot, and let your Torah be our portion. Fill our lives with your goodness, and gladden us with your deliverance. Purify our hearts to serve you truly. Adonai, our God, lovingly and willingly grant that we inherit your holy Shabbat. The people of Israel, make your name holy, may find rest on this day. Baruch atah Adonai, who makes Shabbat holy. Kaddish Shalem. Page for Kiddush for Shabbat.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei bri hagafen. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu mitzvotav v'chatzot.
Yehuda Halevi writes, I lift my cup to celebrate my love for you and say shalom to you, shalom, Yom Shabbat, shalom, seventh day. How pleasing to me this moment of twilight ushering in Shabbat, the world's new face beginning tonight. Come, enter this orchard, eat of its fruit, for this is my companion, my friend, my time of quietude. We turn to 56, 51 at home for Aleinu.
Aleinu Shabbat Adon Hakol Latzet Gdula Yotzer Reshit Shelo Asanu K'Yoye Araso Ve'lo Tzamaru K'Nishmehot Ha'adama Shelo Sam Elkei U'Kahem Ve'lo
Basha Maurer, Rachel Zeratsky, Theodore A's, Albert L. Cullen, Sally Rothstein, Ethel Wadowski, Jeanette Davis Diamond, and Sandra Levin. May their memories be a blessing. Those who are observing a yard site during the time of mourning, Kaddish 58 in here, and if you're home, page 52. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemer Rabba. Ve'alma, Yibrach, Yerutei, Ve'amlech, Malchutei. Ve'chayechon, Ve'amridon, Ve'chayeh, Jechol, Beit Yisrael. Ve'galah, Bizman, Karib, Yimru, Amen. Yehesh, Shemer Rabba, Borah, Le'olam, Ve'olomei, Almayah. Yitbarach, V'ishtabach, Yitba'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh. V'yitzadar, V'yitzalem, V'yitzalem. Shmei Jekudsha, B'rechu. Le'ela, Minkol, V'yirkatza, V'shirata. Tushbachata, V'nechemata, V'naran, V'yalma, V'yimru, Amen. Yehi, Shlam Rabba, Min Shemaya. V'chaim, Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'yimru, Amen. Oseh Shalom, V'yimrama, V'yaseh Shalom. Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'kol Yisrael, V'yimru, Amen. May the one who creates peace on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all who dwell on earth, we say, Amen. It's a good week ahead. We got lots of wonderful things, and if you want to learn about them, you can look in the program. That's my announcement. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome. Actually, since we are in the month of Elul, we're not going to do another Kaddish, but we'll do the Psalm for the month of Elul on page 59, and then we will conclude with Yigdal on 62. Adonai, Hirishini Yara, Adonai, Meschanim Yapa, Mekarov, Alayim, Mecholet Esabai, Sarai, Vaynali, Menachon. Show me your way, Adonai, and lead me on a straight path, despite those arrayed against me. Do not hand me over to those who besiege me, for false witnesses who breathe hatred have risen against me. Let it be that I can trust that I will see God's goodness in the land of the living. Put your hope in God. Be strong and take courage. Place your hope in God. Page 62, Yigdal.
Yigdal Elohim har Yisaba Imtzapeh Tzamtzimuto Echabe Yahiv Yehudo Elam Gabeto Ve'Abduto Elo Lemutato Ve'Enotu Lo Na'arot Elam Kidushato Ramon Elolam Asher Nivra Rishon Bereshit Lereshito Hino Adonai V'Kol Ha'otzar Yoreh Geulatov V'Nochakuto Shefar Novato V'Tzonano Elan She'Sekulatov L'Tifarto Lo Kam B'Yisrael K'Moshe Onavi Kol Ma'avit Etmunato Torah Temenatan Le'aomer Aya Yevion Elam Beto Lo Yahai Mahel Ve'lo Yamir Dato Le'o Amin Rezulato Sofer Yodea Zetarenu Ma'avim Le'Sotar Ve'Kamato Komeris Haser Kemikparo Noten Rashara Krisato Yishlach Enchamim Meshitenu Ikora Teknet Yeshuato Metim Yivayel Ve'Rochasto Baruch Aleach Shemzilato Metim Yivayel Ve'Rochasto Baruch Aleach Shemzilato.
So again, Shabbat Shalom. I will say one thing. So again, as always, we have services tomorrow at 9 a.m. On Sunday, we have not one, not two, but 3 or 4 times you can come together. You can come to Minyan, 9 a.m. At 11 a.m., we have a speaker from the West Bank, from Shomron. We'll be sharing her perspective on life amidst the last year. In the afternoon, we are having a new group, which we're going to meet monthly on the Sephardic experience in Judaism. And so we have our first session, and then of course you can do Minyan online at 6:30 on Sunday. So lots going on this weekend. You can just come here and stay. So that's all. Oh, I forgot. And Hadassah's sisterhood has the ice cream social. Hadassah has the ice cream.
I'm sorry.
I only know that I got the phone.
I knew Sunday is just like.
I should have known it was during rehearsal.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would you please grab the guitar stands?
Yes.
Okay.
Comes back a little bit.
Actually,
I just got done to the
Yes, you do.
I had a friend of mine went,
So my first love is
I
like.
think it was in the spring,
Yeah.
and they had like specifically to meet with Jews and stuff.
Oh,
And
my.
they had this like amazing experience.
I bet they did.
Slightly different spice house.
Yes. Before I get our kid, I go to every place. Like I was saying, we looked at the weather.
they're going to use we did not try.
We missed a lot of
So 4 years.
We do a lot of things.
That's amazing.
So what makes the difference?
Medium price would be carried out.
We don't have to worry about it.
Oh,
Oh, God.